Hello everyone, and welcome to PC Guys Off-Grid Cabin, where the work is never done, but we're just doing it just for fun. Let's get started. First, we have hogs. We've always generally knew we had hogs, but until now, we had never actually gotten a picture of one of them. So, we did catch a hog on the trail camera. Like I say, we always knew that we had them. We just never had until now gotten an actual picture of them. We've here, oh, it's been a couple of years ago now, we had a whole group of them must have come through, and man, they tore up the ground bad. You know, they get out there and they dig and they looking for worms or whatever they can actually find to eat, and well, there you go. Hogs are do millions of dollars in damage to agriculture every year, which, you know, obviously that doesn't have to be explained. That's a bad thing. But hey, who doesn't like bacon? So I wanted to bring you up to speed on a couple of things that I'm got going here. First of all, my fruit trees are looking so much better since I used that conquer ant poison there on all these leaf cutter ants. My anna tree, here a month ago, they took and they stripped every leaf off this thing. Then moving over to my Dorset apple, it's looking really well, and so I'm absolutely loving this. Here, this is my pear tree, and it's looking really well, except for one problem. If you've been watching any of my videos, you knew that I made an attempt at grafting a few scones onto it that I had made a road trip and picked up. I'm really disappointed in this. My daddy planted a pear tree when I was a kid, and it produces some of the best pears that anybody can ever want. And so I went and back in February, I went up there and I clipped some pieces off that tree, and it looks like none of the grafts are going to take. Well, that sucks, but it's part of life. So we'll just try again at another time. The only hazard to that being is that, you know, that tree, that it's in a place where it's subject to be destroyed, and you know, if it's lost forever. So yeah, I do worry about that, and it's something that I really want to take and save that tree at some point. I'm going to take every opportunity, and we're going to try to clone it or graft it or something, but we're going to keep trying until we take and save that tree, or unless of course there's nothing left to save. We went through a company online called Willis Orchard and ordered some trees. I ordered 2 pecan trees, a peach tree, and a mulberry tree. And this is one of my pecan trees. Be honest with you, I didn't think it was going to take and come out at all. But as you can see, it does have a little bit of green on it, and it's starting to come out. It took longer than I thought it was going to. Now over here is the other pecan tree, and that's pretty much the way that I got it from them. But that looks terrible. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know. I don't think it's going to ever come out. I think it's dead. But I'm going to give it every opportunity to still take and come out, because that other pecan tree took a lot longer than I would have expected it to start greening up. Now my peach tree from Willis Orchard it's looking pretty good so far. And then we move right along. This is my mulberry. Now it doesn't look too bad either, so it's doing all right. So Dutch, in his recent challenge, did ask everybody about their homesteading. What are they doing? How did it change your life and everything? And I really didn't have as much opportunity to go into the things that I was doing, and you know, there's only so much you can talk about in 5 minutes, okay? And so right now, with the current circumstances, our fruit trees are probably one of the main things that we're concentrating on, because until we get further along in our projects, we're not going to be able to get any animals, because, you know, we're not living in the cabin full time. You know, life gets in the way of doing the things that we really want to do. So right now, we feel like as long as we're making progress toward our ultimate goals, then we're headed in the right direction. Okay, right now we've got our cabin. We don't have electricity, we don't have running water or anything like that. And to be perfectly honest with you, now the money's starting to get real tight for the time being. You know, and until we can take and kind of get some more money saved up, we're kind of almost at a standstill as far as what we can do. In the next few months, we're hoping to start on adding on to the cabin, with our plan being do an 8x12 addition to it. We use 8x8 of that for a bathroom. The other 4 feet should give us enough room to move all of our solar equipment and get it out of the main part of the cabin, and then we can expand upon that. Then that'll give us a bathroom to use and everything, and then from there we'll start moving into setting up a good sized water storage tank and rainwater collection. After that, then we're going to have to build we're going to try to take and do a carport, because the cabin, even after we add on to it, it's not going to have enough surface area to catch rainwater. So we're going to have something else to go along with it. So if we build a carport where we can get in there and get our vehicles out of the weather, work on them when we need to, and do the things that we got to do, then the building can serve multiple purposes, part of which is rainwater collection. So I think we're headed in the right direction with that one. It just takes time, and with all the other things that's been going on at at our full-time residence, you know, we had to do that demolition project on that old travel trailer and stuff like that. We're still trying to get rid of all that material that come out of there. We're hoping to have it wrapped up in the next few days, but my work's been getting in the way also of that, because I've had training classes that I've had to go to for the last 3 weeks. So that's giving me like 1 day off a week while I've been doing all that. It's hard to get projects done when that's all the time you've got. That's also why that I hadn't been able to do any videos at the cabin. And boy, can you tell we ain't been to the cabin in a couple of weeks, because it was like a jungle out here with the grass. Because we've gotten a lot of rain here lately, and man, thought I was going to need a bush hog. So anyway, that's where we're at right now on all that. Homesteading, even I guess if you can call this homesteading, you know, doing fruit trees is not, I don't really consider to be true homesteading. But the things that we're doing here, it has changed my life. Not just my life, but the lives of my kids and my other half. You know, we're all learning things that we never thought was possible. We're doing things that we never thought was possible. And that in itself is a life-changing event. We're going to continue down the path, continue to learn, continue to grow. People like Dutch, Daniel at Arms Family Homestead, Chad and Shelby at North Country Off-Grid. They all had to start somewhere. Every one of them. They had to start somewhere. And they wound up having to do things and learn things that they never thought they would ever do. And yet they did it. Absolutely, every one of those people I just mentioned, they should be absolutely proud of the job that they've done and the things that they've been able to accomplish and have yet to accomplish. I can only hope that I can aspire to even do a portion of what some of the things that they've done. It's not easy, but if it was easy, everybody would do it. That's the thing, right there. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Was it John F. Kennedy that said, we don't do these things because they're easy, but because they're hard? Well, that's where this is. It's not easy. No, it's hard. It's hard to get it all done. But we appreciate our viewers coming along on the journey with us. Sound advice is always appreciated. New ideas are always appreciated. So, if you see something that I'm doing that you think's not right, or you have a better idea to do how to do something, by all means, leave a comment and down below and let us know what you think. So, I'm gonna wrap this up, and if you like what you're seeing, give us that thumbs up. Remember to ring that bell and subscribe. And as always, we appreciate your watching. Till next time, later.